King Alcohol has many forms by which he catches men. He is a beast of many horns, and ever thus has been. For there's rum, and gin, and beer, and wine, and brandy of logwood hue, and hot, and port, and flip.
And we are back, folks. How y'all doing today?
Howdy, howdy.
Oh,
Howdy, folks.
I got pizza in my belly. I got Scotch eggs in my belly.
Yeah, more importantly.
And beer in my belly.
I feel
my God,
good.
Yeah.
We needed that because that gives me that second wind of drinking.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, because now I'm good. I can drink bigger beers now at this point.
Well, yeah.
Big boy beers.
And speaking of bigger beers,
I got big boy beer.
we got solid pours right now of.
We have the Dunkel from Field Brewing, and we have Ryan. Right, I'm pronouncing it right. It's spelled with an I.
Yes, Ryan.
I'm never sure. The Rihanna.
Been given all of them my whole life. Ryan with an I, Rianne, Rain. Had a couple teachers.
Those are the dyslexic people call you Rain.
Yeah.
Did you get any Rions?
Yep. I got swatted in 4th grade.
Are you kidding me?
Correcting my teacher.
Oh, dang.
Really?
Oh, your teacher? Okay, because
Did you go to a Catholic school or?
I did not. No, Cincinnati Public School.
Really?
Because swatting is an entirely different thing nowadays.
Oh,
that's when
absolutely.
SWAT actually shows up at your house because some douche nozzle lost on his friggin' video game or something, you know. It's entirely different. You haven't seen SWAT? You know what SWAT it is? Brennan, you don't know?
No.
Okay, so...
You're the only one that knows what you're
No,
talking
the little
about.
nerdy... I mean, some people have died on this, sadly, but nerdy freaking douchebags who play online video games like gun games, some of the first-person shooters and...
Yeah.
But all that, they will be yelling at each other, and then someone will lose, and he'll literally call the SWAT team and tell the SWAT that somebody's being held kidnapped at this because they'll find their address and send the SWAT team to people's houses. That's called swatting now. That's why I was like, you got swatted at 4 years old? They didn't even know what that was then. Yeah, no, I shit you not. I'll tell you. You gotta look it up, man.
Never heard of that.
There was one guy, it was a little depressing.
Well, I'm going to go home and play some video games tonight.
Yeah.
Hope you guys are ready.
But
Interesting.
Ryan from Field Brewing, you were here last year.
Yes. I was.
Actually, just enjoying the festival though and hanging out. You guys were not open yet, right?
Yeah, we were not.
Were you brewing yet? I mean, or was this just it was all a plan, or what was going on last year at that time?
Yeah, we had some of our first brews going into the tanks. I was commissioning most of my setup.
Okay,
so.
Gotcha. And now you guys are open.
Yep.
You're Westfield. You're Westfield natives. You're now here.
Yeah, it's great.
You guys are just down the road from the main drag here.
Yep, about a block and a half away, actually.
And they do beer and coffee.
Oh, they do.
Beer
Do
and
they do coffee?
Really?
Yep,
Yeah.
in a full dinner restaurant.
Nice.
So you're
Wow, you went all
an
in.
all-day drink.
You're an all in.
Yeah.
I'm going to go down there and drink and have coffee beer. See how Jordan is by the end of the night. I can do anything.
I'm thinking heart attack.
Well,
I'm going with that too.
you just missed a coffee-infused version of our Doppelbock. It was really good. Yeah.
Oh, really? Yeah.
I'm huge on coffee infused beer. Like that's my favorite genre of beer.
He does.
Absolutely.
It's kind of in a creepy way too. Sometimes it's really weird, but
I like to show my emotions, Pat. Don't judge.
Brennan's not just sometimes, not Brennan, but Jordan's not sometimes creepy. He's always creepy.
Well, yeah, I pride myself on this.
Well, you guys have it's actual event space, right? So you're doing all sorts of stuff down there.
Yeah. We have the brewery. Obviously, that's my domain. And then we have a full restaurant, and then we also have a separate building that hopefully eventually we're going to be distilling in.
Oh, wow.
But right
Holy
now,
moly.
Nice.
right now it's just our event space, and
well, you're going for the quadfecta.
yeah, it's called quintessentially the still room. So
Nice. Hell yeah.
So,
yeah, it's a great location, plenty of space.
Is that going to be your baby too, distilling? And
I want it to be because
Yeah.
the height alone, I'm like, oh my gosh, that could be such a good column. Like I see layers on layers on layers, I'm in love with it. But it's doing pretty good right now as an event space. So,
Always know you have samplers here.
oh, absolutely. I will keep that in mind for sure.
what are you guys serving at this year's Rock the Junction?
Right now we have the Dunkel, obviously, night game.
Which is solid, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite styles personally. I love the dark, roastier, malty beers.
It's just
but-
clean. It's a very
Same
clean
here.
beer.
Thank you. That's. I told the owner, Greg Dykos, that's my favorite compliment is when someone says it's a clean beer.
Yes.
I mean,
it is. It's delicious.
wouldn't lie to you. It is.
And the Dunkel is also And I think you and I were talking about it before. If you're not used to it, or you think you're going to think it's something else.
Absolutely.
If you're not familiar with Dunkels, because Dunkels they're a roasty, malty colored looking beer, but they're still a nice summer beer.
Yeah.
I mean, they're clean and refreshing, and
it's a hard
there's nothing
beer to
heavy
do.
on it.
It's a hard beer to do.
Yeah.
It really is.
The dark beer that isn't,
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
I think you were saying you wanted to. Well, you were talking about Mad Magazine, the old what was that?
the
lighter side, and you wanted to call it that, but
the lighter side
of dark.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's very clean. It's awesome. What's the other beer you're doing down there?
Then we also have our shift change, which is our house IPA.
Which was solid.
Same. Thank you.
Solid beer.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Same malt bill every time. Same kettle edition hops. But each time I brew it, I change up the dry hops, and it just amazes me how much of a difference that can make in the final product.
Which is it's a fun change.
Yeah.
Especially if you got people regulars that like IPAs, it's a fun change to say, hey, this is the same IPA. It's just different hops.
Yep.
Do you call it something different each time though, or is it the same name?
It's shift
Do you
change
worry
one,
about? Well, because you
two.
worry about that.
Yeah.
I mean, you call it third shift, second shift, first shift.
Well, we did that originally. We were going to do first shift, second shift.
But
there
when
was
you're on
much-
like 17 shift,
Yeah.
it gets a little fun, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So we were like, well, we'll just call it shift change.
Yeah.
Well, because people can get they get the name in their head, and then you're like, well, this doesn't taste like it tasted last time, and then some people will get what's the term? Bitchy about it.
Yeah.
And they're like, why'd you
let them
change
know
my
up front
beer?
what they're doing.
Why did you change my favorite beer?
Yeah.
Do you worry about
probably
that
get
at all?
right?
Or?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and the IBUs have stayed the same because it's been the same kettle editions. But I try to explain to people all the time. There's a bitterness, and then there's a perceived bitterness.
Yeah.
Whereas people like, oh, I don't like hoppy beers, and they see the IBU, and they're like, oh, that's going to be a hoppy beer. But there's some beers out there that have a higher IBU. But you would never call those beers hoppy.
Yeah.
because they're
Depends on the
smooth.
hops and how. I mean, just
Where the
all
edition
balanced.
is.
Yeah.
It all depends on where you're putting it at.
Yeah.
So what's the hops on this one?
This one was dry hopped with a tannum.
Okay,
Which I'm pretty new at using, but I
I haven't even heard
am
of that
so
one.
in love with it.
It's a light hop.
Yeah, it's like Cascade's
Yeah.
little sister
Yeah.
is what's been known as. So it has real citrusy, kind of grapefruity.
Yeah.
Its alpha acid's a little bit less than Cascade, but it's more fragrant.
Awesome.
It definitely is that, yeah. Okay.
And you got any different beers in the works? What are you working? I mean, is something new you're trying out?
The third or the fourth shift change is going to be dry hopped with my favorite area in the world to grow hops, New Zealand hops. So I'm really excited about that. And I have we're given our 2 wheats notice. So I have an American wheat, and then right behind that I have our first Hefeweizen. Because so many people have been wanting wheat beers.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it right. I'm going to give you not just 1 wheat, I'm going to give you 2 wheats notice. That's what I'm calling it. So.
That's pretty cool, yeah.
Wheat beers are perfect for summer, though. Just the consistency of them, the all-day drinking.
Summer into fall. Yeah. There's
perfect.
nothing wrong with those.
So you're into New Zealand hops.
I love New Zealand
Yeah?
hops.
So
Absolutely.
you're friends with Scarlet Lane?
I love Scarlet Lane.
Yeah, I assume
must.
so, yeah.
Yes. Coming here from Cincinnati, I was kind of very novice in the scene. I've been to Brewers Cup. I've won a couple medals with Moreline at the Indy Brewers Cup.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So I'm kind of familiar, but moving here and being my own brewery here in Indy, I'm trying to learn the scene, and Scarlet Lane has been nothing but nice. They were the first buddies
Great people,
I kind of
yeah.
made,
Yeah.
hanging out with them at the first Indy Craft Brewers Conference I went to. They've been nothing but cool.
Yeah, they're awesome. We'll be down there again shortly. They're amazing people, and like a lot of the people around, a lot of the brewers around here, they're out to help everybody, and it's not a cutthroat kind of place. It's
Absolutely.
what are you doing? How can we help? And it's just an amazing scene here.
Yeah.
That's why we love it here.
Yeah, I love it.
Definitely.
So what's on the rise for you guys? Anything new, or you want to push real
The
quick?
distiller, or you got distillery coming up, maybe.
Distilling would be nice. Like I said, it's doing so good with us as an event space, so that's kind of on the back burner.
Yeah.
We'll be in Indiana Brewers Cup. I'm looking forward to that, putting as many beers in there as I can. I like to be that guy who throws as many darts as he can and sees and hopes that one hits. And our first wheat beers, I'll be doing a double IPA for August.
Nice. You guys doing any
looking forward to
NEPAs or
that.
anything like that? Are you venturing into the NEPA or no?
You know, honestly, I want to so bad, but being a lager brewer,
Yeah.
I'm just a clear beer guy. Like, I hate to admit it, I love
Nothing wrong
clear.
It's all right.
Yeah.
I just love clear, clean beers. Not saying that New England's and hazies aren't clean beers.
And they're but you're not wholly against them in any way.
There's a clean way of doing it.
Clean way of doing it, but yeah.
Yeah, absolutely, right?
Like don't get Cowboy involved at all. That's the cleanest way to do things.
Nah, he's dirty.
Cowboy propositions everybody that comes on the show. So, I mean,
So yeah.
No, I don't. You're special.
Yeah. Yes, you're special. Never done that before. But no, man, the beer's been great. Thanks for stopping on. Good to see you again this year and
Thank
actually
you.
have the beers this year now.
Yeah. Thank you.
Congratulations on opening up the location down here in Westfield, and I really hope it goes well, man. I
Awesome.
think it's going to go good, and we look forward to seeing more from you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you,
absolutely.
sir. All right.
You got something big coming up? Give us a call. We'll come in and do a promo for you. And let's keep hooking up and doing some stuff together.
Oh, by the way, I want to hit up real quick because we have been sitting here eating it, and we're here every year. Jan's Village Pizza.
She has fed us for the past couple years.
She has fed us for the past couple of years, and she's right there during Rock the Junction, and she's been great. She brought us out a pizza. We definitely want to make sure we mention her, and we'll probably mention her a couple more times. You know.
she's going to get on the show with us. She wanted to.
Hopefully,
so
yeah.
I'm going to go try to locate her here in a few minutes.
All
and see
right,
if we
she's
can.
probably in making pizza.
Probably. That'd be my guess. So,
But we'll
Find the person with the pepperoni.
yes.
Whoa.
What?
Watch where you're going with that.
That wasn't even. Yeah, it was. Never mind. I can't.
I've missed Cowboys pepperoni.
Sorry, poor Ryan's like, I am never getting on this show again. Or at least get on the first episode. Yeah.
All
that's
right.
the
Thanks,
first
Ryan, for
section of
coming
it.
on. We're not
appreciate-
that bad, I promise.
We appreciate you putting up with us, man,
Absolutely.
and the beer's great. The Dunkel is awesome, one of my
Yes.
thank
favorites.
you.
And we'll see you again.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Appreciate it.
Be sure to join the street party on Saturday, July 20th at Tippy's in Winnemac for their totally 80s takeover. Beer Garden opens at 4 p.m. and live music by Naughty from 8 p.m. till midnight. It's going to be radical.
Hey, this is Jim Boris from the Backstep Brewing Company in beautiful downtown Crawfordsville, and you are listening to Blind Pig Confessions.
All right, and we are back at Rock the Junction
2019.
2019.
I'm so stuffed.
I know.
I'm kind of full.
We just had some amazing pizza.
She asked how the
Look at-
pizza was. It's
Look
gone.
at-
It's gone.
It is gone.
That's
was
amazing
amazing.
pizza. So we are on with the owner, correct?
Yes.
Of Jan's Village Pizza.
Yes, but I'm not Jan.
But
I'm
you're not
Kim.
Jan. But you're the owner of Jan's Village
Yes,
Pizza.
I am.
All right, so we're on
Is
with
Jan
Kim.
your nickname?
If you ask every guest that comes in that restaurant, it is.
Just call her Jan. It's fine.
Yes.
Nobody's gonna worry.
So how did the name come about?
There is actually a Jan, but we bought it from Jan.
Okay. Well, and it's a Westfield staple. I mean, you kind of the name can hold a lot,
Yes,
especially
it
in
can.
towns like this. So it's awesome. But Jan usually takes care of us every year, or you feed us whether you know it or not, because we're always in there for pizza. Because after this much beer drinking, you kind of just gotta look. Just sneaking another one again. Sorry, well,
Go
nobody
ahead,
can
get
look,
that.
but
Eat pizza.
we have people keep trying to sneak our
free
swag.
stuff.
They keep sneaking our free swag. It's like, okay, well, you don't got to be real cute about it, but okay.
Here's something you guys may or may not know about Jan's Village Pizza. They do a buffet during the week for lunch.
Lunch and
Yes, lunch,
Yeah.
Monday through Friday, 11 to 2.
Really?
Yes, $9.75, including your drink.
wow.
That is a freaking great deal.
Holy moly.
So how's this day? Does this day do great for you guys? I mean, you guys are literally like right there.
Right there,
I mean,
yes.
this has got to be just a really good day for you guys on the Rock Junction days.
Yes,
Every year.
and we are open. So a lot of people saying, "Are you open?" Yes, we are open. We have beer too.
I was worried because I didn't see the lights on earlier. I'm like, is they not going to open this year?
Oh, yeah.
What's happening? I don't know what I'm going to do.
Yeah, he was in a little bit of a frenzy.
I
He's
was-
like,
I was
like,
kinda
I'm
panicked.
sure they're going to open. They're going to open.
We're gonna be open, all right.
But
Yeah.
great pizza. What else? I mean, what else you got there? I mean,
Well, we do everything fresh. So if you want to know anything about our pizza, we do it all fresh. We make the dough. We don't just get it in frozen and thaw it out and call it fresh. So we make it. We cut all of our vegetables, onions, green peppers, all by hand. So if you're wondering where you can get amazing pizza, it's right here in Westfield and in Sheridan.
Oh, you guys have another one. I
yes.
did not know that.
Really?
Takeout and delivery only. Open
Now,
Wednesday.
is that one called Kim's?
It should be. It should. It really should. Everybody told me to change it to Mama Kim's.
Yeah. Put this one's mine. This one's mine. I need this one.
Yeah, so we love being right in the downtown, the heart of downtown Westfield. So we love it, and we love the community. And
well,
so
I think the community loves you.
I hope so. I want them to love us a lot more too. So we love it, and we just want to make sure that we give back to the community and
awesome.
to you guys for coming out here because you're right here, right in front of Jan's Village Pizza. So we love it.
We're a couple years now right in front of Pizza, and then that's always where we go. I mean,
so you got pizzas and pizza buffet. What else you got?
We have sandwiches. We have pastas. We have salads. Kids macaroni and cheese, chicken bites.
Why does it got to be kids
there you
mac
go.
and
See?
cheese?
Why can't it be adult mac and cheese?
That's the one thing
we do have adult mac and cheese.
There it is. There
it's amazing
it's
too.
3 kids mac and cheese.
That's exactly right.
They call it the cowboy mac and cheese.
Instead of one ladle, it's 3.
Yeah.
Yes. And we also we are having our bake off, just so everybody knows, in August, and that's where you guys can come in and vote for new pizzas that are made by the staff and one from outside in the community. So it's always fun.
Nice.
Yes.
What are some? Are there some weird things or something?
There
Is that
are.
like,
One time we made a habanero pizza. It was a little exciting. That was amazing.
That sounds too weird. Yeah.
Jordan,
that sounds delicious.
Jordan, put your clothes back on.
I know, right?
Right?
That sounds so
I will
good.
tell you though, the best one we made, in my opinion, is we made a spaghetti pizza, and it was like having spaghetti on crust and bread and everything. It was heaven. Meatballs. It was just great.
You know what good with that is a 1056 pizza beer.
Yeah. Yeah. But we have a ton of ingredients, so anything you like, we can do. We do hot pizzas, just in the kitchen messing around. We do really hot and spicy. So
You're
they're
making
amazing.
Jordan's day right now.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not really going to help out his colon any, but you're making Jordan's day.
Habanero. I love a habanero.
He does. It's kind of disturbing sometimes, but
Habanero's my favorite pepper, I would say.
There you go.
How
It's
do you
amazing.
pick who from the outside of the restaurant gets to put
play.
a pizza in?
Well, it's funny because you wouldn't believe how many people submit the same pizza.
Oh yeah.
And I always want to do a cheeseburger pizza.
Oh, good Lord.
And I'm like, that one's done.
So
is there a contest to get into that contest?
We do it, yeah, and then we
Okay.
make them, and then
All
we have the staff. They judge what they think is the best one, and that's how we do it.
Yeah, you got to whittle it down so
Yeah.
then you can enter the big contest.
Yes. Now
Okay.
we do have an amazing cauliflower crust and gluten-free crust.
Oh.
So the cauliflower crust is really, really good. So we've searched a long time for that thing. So
I'll stick to your regular crust.
Yeah.
I've heard. I tell you what,
If
I've had
I
a good cauliflower crust.
Yes.
You would not know it was
you
cauliflower.
would not this one.
Yeah, I've heard a couple.
I've heard a lot of good things about cauliflower being used as crust.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
I've heard things.
Yeah, I was
I've never
gonna say,
really heard good
I'll
things.
keep
Oh my
hearing
gosh!
things.
I'm gonna bring you a cauliflower pizza right now. Sausage pepperoni.
All right.
Sure,
I'll try
You
it.
shouldn't have told him.
I know it, but
I'll
I
try
have to.
it.
I have to let you know so you can come back
I-
on and say it's a done deal.
It's a done deal.
It's a done deal with
Somebody said cauliflower mashed potatoes were good too, and I was
Nope.
like, what the?
Now,
No.
time out.
Oh, they're amazing.
Now,
Come
I
on.
will agree there. Cauliflower mashed potatoes. Yes,
They
I-
weren't.
I'll make you
No, they
some.
weren't. No.
I won't lie. I've heard about it. I've never got to try it.
I'll
So I'm
make
kind
you
of
some and I
excited
won't
now.
tell you, and then you-
I'll
They-
try
They
anything
were
now.
not mashed potatoes. It
No.
was cauliflower.
Then they
was
did it
clearly okay. That's fine. Again, yeah. I mean, I use cauliflower like rice. Like I switched up to using like riced cauliflower for like stir fry. You know, for like pork fried rice and whatever. And instead of rice, using it for fried rice. It is actually not bad. I still know it's
Did
cauliflower.
he just say burnt fried rice?
Right, something.
pork fried
Pork
rice.
Oh,
fried
a pork. I thought you said burnt. I was
Same
like,
thing.
No,
whatever.
Well, the way
whatever
I
works
cook
for
it.
you.
The way I cook it.
Burt,
you know,
Burt Reynolds.
you got to overcook the cauliflower, so you try to forget it's
You
not
don't have to
cauliflower.
overcook this one. I'm telling you, it's amazing.
So now, when is your big to-dos as far as the event?
The
When is
Bake
that?
Off
Yeah.
is in August. It's usually the
August.
second week in August. I don't have my calendar right here. And
I think you need to
I've
tell
had
us
a
when
few
this
beers.
is.
Yep. She'll get,
Well,
in,
so hopefully, yeah.
she'll get in contact with us.
Yeah, when I-
We'll be judges.
When I bring that cauliflower crust out to you, maybe it'll be cauliflower, maybe it won't be. You won't ever know. Just
gonna
gonna
have
see
to
what
guess.
you think. But I'm telling you, you're gonna like it.
This is gonna make like half and half, and you guess which
And
side's
you're
real
gonna be like,
crust. and-
What is this? But it's really good though. It's pretty darn good.
Yeah.
Awesome.
We found it in Vegas at the International Pizza Expo.
Really?
Yes, it's amazing out there. You want to talk about pizza overload?
Oh,
As a fat guy?
Nothing wrong with that.
That sounds amazing.
Is there any such thing as a pizza overload? I don't know if there is.
Well.
I gotta say though,
Well,
I wonder because the weed's illegal out in Vegas too. So
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
It's
or
legal.
weeds. I'm sorry, the weed's legal in Vegas. So
How much have you
so
been
is the
smoking?
pizza is the? I'm pretty sure
Now
that
she's my
might
new
be
favorite
skewed.
I love her now. She sold me on anything.
All right, Kimball.
Okay.
Thanks for stopping by and thank you for the pizza.
Thank
You're
you
keeping
very
us
much,
fed
guys.
for the last 3 years.
Yes.
It's honestly not a Rock the Junction without having a slice of pizza.
Awesome.
Oh, my
Come
God.
eat
You know,
Jan's
so-
Village Pizza.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank
Cheers.
Cheers.
Aloha, Pasta Poi Mahalo. It's Cluck for the Jason and Cluck Show, and this is the Blind Pig Confessions here on the internet. www.whatever.
Hey, we are back at Rock the Junction.
Yep. What happened? What happened?
I was over there.
But
You are
sometimes-
over here now.
But sometimes she
I know,
moves.
I'm here.
Occasionally.
Okay, wait. No, you're gone.
Oh, what happened?
You're
George,
only in my.
you
You're
may
in
only
like
have
my
it in one
right
ear. Yeah, it happens.
Now I'm nowhere.
It happens. Our headphones do that
It's
sometimes.
fine. I'll make it work. Oh, that's better.
Look at that.
Gotta plug it in.
It's not. It's fine. I can hear out of
I gotcha.
I didn't mean to like reach over you like that. I apologize.
You're fine.
So
We'll tell her husband.
We have Tin
You
Man
can
on.
tell him he doesn't care.
There you
It's
go.
fine.
Is your husband here this year? He wasn't
He's
here?
pouring for me right now.
Oh, he is?
He is.
Okay.
Yes.
Because he wasn't here last.
No,
No.
he doesn't do events with me.
Okay.
We separate businesses.
Right.
So we try to, but when I
You,
need
you can only be
somebody-
together so much. Yeah.
No, this is actually, we found this year that this is the best way for us to spend time together because
Nice.
a lot of times we can set up a booth next to each other and he can be pouring his beers and I can be pouring mine and we can actually converse.
Wait a minute. What is his beer?
Where's his beers?
He is a beer distributor, so he started
Wow.
Craft Roads Beverage.
That's right. Okay.
Yes, so we're weird,
Awesome.
odd family.
No, time out. That's
Like,
not
yeah,
weird.
It's all beer all the time in my house.
That is a fantastic family motto. All beer all the time.
Nothing wrong with that.
It's the whole family, so it's all or nothing
Yeah.
for us.
The kids too.
They know more than they probably should.
They know how to clean stuff.
They know how to pour. They know how to clean. They get styles. They
Oh,
understand. kegs.
Jordan's kid already know. Jordan's kid's already got like a notebook full of recipes.
See, there
Yep.
we go. I don't know if
Although
it's a
he
blessing
still
or
swears
curse.
his favorite beer is PBR.
You know what?
Really
He
should.
stands by that.
There is always a time for a PBR.
Yes.
I-
It's
I
probably
agree.
because that's the
It's
only
like
beer
every
you've
day.
given him. I don't know.
No, he's tried crap beer. He goes, nope, PBR is still better.
No, that's because Uncle Brennan gave it to him.
Mind you, he's
Uncle
7.
Dougie.
Mind you, he's 7.5.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, see.
10.
No, he's 10
come
now.
on.
Whatever.
Yeah.
10,
Wouldn't
7.
I wouldn't give a 9-year-old beer. Come on.
So I had your hibiscus sour.
Right. Nice. We were trying to do a play on Damascene because Damascene has a lot of sugar. It was really hard to recreate. So we came up with this one, and I just really dig the tartness from the hibiscus flower
Yeah, but I like
and
how
the
it wasn't.
sweetness from the passion
It
fruit.
wasn't super sour.
No,
Yeah.
that passion fruit really mellows it out. I think they really work well together.
Yeah.
So we were
I
really
think
pumped
that's
by
it.
that.
And that's one thing I've always liked about Tin Man. Tin Man's a little different than everybody else, I will say.
I mean, I think so.
Yeah, and I
I
like
think
that.
so, and they're one of my favorites. And you
Yeah.
guys have one of my favorites in Indianapolis, in Indy. There's your beer. You have a lot of a big array of beers, but they're all, I think, delicious. And you do them so well.
What was that mango that we were?
Malfunction.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
thank God.
That is like a staple for us. It's one of our top sellers.
Is it really?
We just kicked out a blood orange wheat, so right now that's right there. I didn't have enough to bring it.
I was gonna say, why can't I get that now?
Because we didn't have enough to bring it.
Yeah?
So we actually kicked it out in the market a little bit, so you can find it in Indianapolis right now. And so we have sold everything that we have. So we've got a little bit left in the tap room right
Yeah?
now, but we are blowing through it super fast.
Nice.
It's great for this season. Blood
Sounds like
orange,
cowboy.
sweet, it's easy.
Yeah.
Nice.
Blowing
Nice.
through the neighborhood.
Yeah.
But we were sold on that. Remember when that mango hit?
Yeah.
And
Oh
we-
yeah.
When that mango dropped. We were. I mean, that was like the aha beer of the summer that year. I think.
That was like, I think, our first summer together.
It had to been, yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Oh, the memories.
Oh, I love that they're around mango.
Fond memories.
Yeah.
Malfunction.
But that was
And it has been a malfunction ever since.
Dysfunction.
There we go.
Dysfunction, whatever.
Almost 4 years now. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
I remember it was at Allie's Ale House where we found it.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. We happened to be doing a show, and it was after hours. And actually, it was not War Pig. I'm sorry, I'm drawing a blank on the name.
Evil Check.
Evil Check.
Yes.
We did a show with
Which
Evil
then
Check.
he went to War Pig.
Yeah, you know. But
And
Jeremy.
actually, the first year she goes, "Hey, is Jeremy here?" I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
Yes, I got everything. Yes, so Jeremy, I met Jeremy through my husband. So we've known Jeremy for a while now, but yes.
Well, oddly enough, Jeremy was the one that told us about the mango. He's like, "Hey, you need to try this," and we're like, "Okay."
Yep.
Awesome.
What else are you pouring down over there?
We just blew. We did a Kokomo Kolsch. It's a nice, easy light beer. Everybody wants something light when you go to a function like this, and we did that.
Usually, it's kind of cold right now, so now it's.
No, everybody's wanting porters, and I'm like, I didn't know it was going to be this cold, so I didn't bring a porter or a stout.
Yeah.
So, but we've got that, and then we've got a Chinook Smash. So we've done a Smash series, and Chinook's one that we brought.
Yeah.
And then the hibiscus, and then of course the poblano goes up.
Yeah, I haven't. Did anybody try that yet?
Yes, it's freaking wild.
It's very different.
That's not it.
But you can try whatever I have.
I smashed the goza. It is so wicked.
I'm sorry. What was it? Was it what we thought it was?
Yeah.
Is it spicy?
When I first tasted it, I was like, "There's something very different." And she said tomato. I'm like, "Holy cow!" And Mickey,
sorry, tomato?
Yes, I say tomato.
So we started off as a tomato goza, but so many people didn't get the tomato; they got the poblano. That we ended up changing the name because there's so much poblano and cucumber in it. But there's a ton of tomato.
Yeah, the first thing I said was I usually don't like the green, and Pat doesn't either. Usually when there's a green pepper involved, it's like,
there's no spice.
And I was like, wow, this is really, really good. But it's the tomato and there's a cucumber, and you can taste everything in that. And it's really, really good.
Sounds like a Bloody Mary?
Yes.
A Bloody Mary beer.
Yes.
We've had salad beer. People are like, oh, it tastes like a salad, or
I'm
salsa.
not sure I would like that.
Or it's
Cowboy doesn't like sour beers, but it was good.
very
It was delicious.
unique.
All right.
That's here today,
for
right?
Sure. It is here
I'm
today.
coming down to try that.
It's a great
That's the thing.
talking
I don't like
point.
Bloody Marys either. I don't know why I like this beer, but I do.
Yeah, because I mean, to me, it's really Bloody Mary-ish.
It's got
I
all
love
the
Bloody
makings for
Marys.
me to hate it, but I like it.
because you don't expect it. I think it's the surprise when
And
you
it very
drink
well
it,
could
and
be.
you're
I don't know.
like, I like to watch somebody's face because when they drink it and they walk away, they're like,
What was that?
yeah, they don't know what to expect. It's like, oh my God, this is not what you get out of a beer.
WTF.
It's savory.
It's like a night with Cowboy.
You didn't expect to like it. But
What
you
was
did.
that? What just happened to me?
And it leaves you with that lingering sensation.
I need more.
I don't know. I'm feeling like that might be saying on a negative, maybe more. I'm feeling like ours is ending on a positive.
I thought both of them were
note
positive, but you take it how you will.
It's the laughing that led me to that direction.
Sorry, that was me.
But maybe they're both the same.
It might be. You never know.
I would say one is more satisfying than the other.
Just you pick.
I think I'm going to pick the beer every time.
You haven't even had the beer yet.
I just know. I can tell.
Yeah.
So.
No, yeah, I'll have to come down and try that one before the
You do.
festival's over.
And Tin Man's a place we keep talking about because we talk about Tin Man a lot on
Oh
the
my
show
God,
because
yeah.
we love Tin Man beer. We think it's amazing, and we've talked about it from the beginning since we started doing the show.
Yeah,
Tin Man's been one of our favorites. Tin Man and Tax Man have been probably. I think are
two
the
of
ones
our
that we
top
just
most talk about,
that we
yeah.
talk about all the time because we love you guys so much.
But Tin-
we think your beer is amazing.
Tin
we
Man's
haven't
been
been
on-
there yet, so we have to.
No,
get into
you have
Tin
not.
Man. I know. I think
We
it's one of
haven't
the only-
moved, so
I know.
come
But we
check
kind
us
of blame
out.
it on you.
Me.
Yeah. You haven't invited us.
I invited
Yes, she
you
did.
last year.
Yeah, she did.
Anytime you just let me know, I will make everything taken care of for you.
I blame it over
let's-
here.
Yeah, it's my fault. I did. It's my fault.
No,
That's
let
my
us
fault.
know, and we
We
would.
will.
We do have a big night. It might be. It's different. We're going to do a robot fight night, which we do.
Oh
every
my
year.
God.
It's a lot of fun. We're closing off the street this year, so that might be a fun, different event. It's very family friendly.
Robot fight night?
It's robots.
Oh my God.
Andy Mark is a robot company that is in town, and they do this every year. They build their own robots, so it's unlike anything you've ever seen. And these robots fight to the death.
This sounds amazing.
And
regardless
we're
of beer or
doing it
not,
in
this sounds
June.
amazing.
But it's a really cool thing, so it's something really different and unique to us that we do. That might be a good time to
that
works. Set you up on the street.
I like that
When
one.
is this?
It's June, I believe, the 20th.
In June? Okay. Yeah.
That's Saturday?
It's a Saturday, yes.
That works.
Yeah, so I have to confirm.
That's doable.
Get with me, but that's a really cool event that we get
Sure.
a lot of people in.
It's
And
pretty awesome.
you get to watch robots fight.
Do we get to drive the robots or no?
No, they're very controlling about that. They build them and they spend a whole bunch of time, and we get to watch them kill each other.
Can we put Jordan on a robot?
I'm not feeling like that would be.
Can we put him in a cardboard suit and
on
put him in the
stage.
middle of
There
it?
we
Look
go.
like a robot?
Let's go for it. That might be fun.
I can do that.
Cowboy, can you do the robot?
As best I can.
Okay, yeah. We'll just put him up on a stage.
There we
and-
go. We'll
Last
put you
time we
on the
got
stage.
Cowboy on a stage in front of a beer festival, he got half naked. Remember that.
This one's family friendly.
Yeah,
it was
so was
just
the last
his belly.
It was top half.
It was just his belly. There was it was just his belly out.
But when you have to sing against what's his name from American Idol,
William
Hung, you know, you got
Poor Cowboy had to compete in karaoke against William Hung.
And how did you?
He lost.
I don't know.
He started out. He started out a little shaky, but he started cutting it up about halfway through the song.
Yeah.
Probably
Poor
too
guy.
much.
Yeah.
By cutting it up, they mean my shirt.
He just like, I can't sing, someone's going to start getting naked.
We'll go in another direction. Who worries about it?
The crowd liked it, so it was good.
I thought it was great.
Team camaraderie.
Yes. All right, so thanks for coming on. I mean, we appreciate you stepping. Or you got any more you want to go on?
No,
okay.
so we need to get into it, man. We just have to do it. We keep talking about it. We keep talking with you guys, and we love you guys.
let me
So
know.
we
We've
have
got-
to make it happen. And
That'd be awesome.
I'd love you come in and try. We've got 23 beers on right now, so
That's not enough.
Yeah.
I know.
Call us when you
enough.
got 25.
You gotta come try them.
We have a 25 tap minimum.
Dang it.
We actually had a night like that at Metazoa.
That wasn't good. We're not doing that again.
They asked us to come in. She goes, well, you want to try everything? We say, sure. She
Right.
brought us out like these samples, and it just never stopped. And
But
I'm like,
everybody got their own individual.
Oh, you
flights.
didn't share.
No.
No.
She brought all of them out to all of us. We were like, oh,
Every beer they
holy
made.
God.
Mind you,
That's a lot.
on a Tuesday night.
It was
It was stupid.
So did you guys
rough.
record that show and play it?
Yes.
The first hour we were playing the
First
first hour.
Did you clean it up?
I think we.
No, we played the first hour.
Played
Maybe
the first
second
2 hours.
I think we played the first
third
2
hour.
hours.
Yeah,
Then we did one with the guys that did the movie, which we're not airing that one.
So they were showing a movie on the outside thing, and those guys didn't know we were going to be there, and they were really kind of perturbed at our loudness. But they were showing a movie that was like 5 years old about the guy who has no business being out amongst wild bears. And
I remember
the bear
that one.
eats-
And then at the end of
and
it,
he eats. Yeah, the bear
Yes.
kills him in
Yes.
the end.
So
Right.
thankfully, Robert Ralph Feddersen has one of our greatest promos from that show.
spoiled the movie for everybody.
And,
Oh,
but it's
Everybody knew the movie already. But
It
yeah,
worked out great.
It's a
was
great
awesome.
promo. And
It was a great night. Don't get me wrong. We had a lot of fun.
But you didn't record all of it, so I can't listen to
oh,
it.
no,
we
let's
recorded
record
it
that.
all, but we
We
can't
didn't
play
play
it all.
Yeah.
We
and
were-
then-
we- yeah.
The bear eats the dude.
Yeah.
That's pretty much the end of the show. Yeah, but we still love those guys. They still make
Oh, yeah,
they
they're
still make
awesome.
some great beers.
So when you said 23 beers on tap, I just had to giggle because that just reminded me of that night entirely.
So 23 for each of you is what you're
23
saying.
flight,
we
23
should
flight.
definitely do.
That's where we stopped.
Yeah, 20 is our sweet spot.
I'll be getting a motel room up there that night because,
Nah, yeah, definitely. All right, guys. Well, cheers. Thank you for
Thank you
stopping
very
by.
much. I appreciate it.
Rock the Junction 2019. It's been a great day so far.
Yeah,
Absolutely,
Weather's
yeah.
holding off, so
Yes.
The weather is holding
fingers
off.
crossed.
So cheers, and we'll
Cheers.
see you again.
Thank you guys.
thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Cheers.
bye.
This is Robert Ralph Feddersen, and you're listening to Blind Pig Confessions. The bear eats the dude. And we're back. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Rock the Junction 2019.
In his best radio voice. I'm sorry.
I thought that was a strip club announcer voice.
Whatever. It's the same thing, right?
It's whatever voice you
radio
wanted it to be.
station, radio, whatever, you know.
All right, so we're back with a
Come on,
special
Dougie.
guest.
He
Dougie?
used to have that. I'm thinking about he should have like a historian on because we have Primeval coming up. So
There
we
you
should
go,
have
see?
Well,
They're not coming up. They're right here.
yeah.
He's already
But he
came.
hasn't talked to us, so he's coming up.
Back in 12 AD.
How many
you
people
go.
does it take to run Blind Pigs? Just
Technically,
curious.
only one properly.
Yeah,
when
but-
you add 4
All right.
of them, it turns into a shit show.
Yeah, but oddly enough, way more than what you see.
I don't know. Wait, haven't you done this show before? Have you been on a show?
I have once,
Yes.
and it's same thing. It's like a bunch of people with like one.
It's just really a bunch of people that like beer.
Yeah, pretty much. Beer, whiskey,
But we're missing
whatever.
Kevin Furtig and a ukulele.
That was fun. Yeah,
That wasn't funny. That was hilarious.
a big wrestler and a little ukulele.
I don't even know how he got his. He didn't crush it.
It might have been an actual real-size guitar. I'm not sure.
Very well could have been.
But when you put it up against Kevin, it gets a little crazy. So we have Primeval Brewing on with us.
Yes, and we have been. You guys are going to be open soon in Noblesville.
Yes, I will say soon, hopefully
Soon-ish.
summertime-ish. I don't want to give an exact date yet, but summertime-ish.
And we can't wait because we're loving your beers. We've had them a few times now, and really loving your beers.
I appreciate it.
So
yeah.
we can't wait to get into Primeval and do a show there because you guys you get some good German beers and
That Hell's is
Your Hellas is great.
Yeah, thank
amazing.
You, appreciate it. Yeah, it's going to be one of our core beers.
should
just
be,
easy
yeah.
drinking, approachable beer. Everybody
Yeah.
can drink. Drink it by the liter. So that's
The
one of
2
our,
liter? Oh, sorry.
Well, I don't know. Go that far. But
Yeah,
we'll see.
you order 2 of them. Yeah, it's 2 liters.
Yeah.
You and last time we had you on, you talked about the Roush
Yes,
that is here now.
it is here.
And oh my god,
We are trying to make a traditional Bamberg style German Rauch beer, beechwood smoked malt, very intense.
It's intense.
It is, but it's one of those things you either like it or you don't like it, right?
The Roush beer, yeah.
And we're okay with that. It's just, but I like that beer, and we want to make that beer available to people.
I like the smokiness of them. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. The smokiness is what gets me.
we like
It's intense.
We
That's why I'm
like
drinking now. 'Cause it is intense, but I like it. I love that hit in your face smoke, and I think especially summertime, and you think, what do you think of smoked meats and barbecue
Oh,
and that Roush is I just think it's just a tasty summer beer, and to me it's very drinkable, but you have to have a taste for it. It's not for everybody.
It's not, and I get that, and that's perfectly
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
I'm okay with that. I mean, like I said, you either like it or you don't like it, and that's fine. That's okay with every beer, honestly.
Right.
But
Yeah,
No,
absolutely.
we like Pat. We love this beer.
Yes.
Thank you.
It reminds me of that one. I still got the one bottle left. The Bacon Bomb.
Yeah.
From
Yep.
Brenner Brewing. We found this beer. I was up in Wisconsin, and I was just grabbing some what was the beer I always grab from Wisconsin? Spotted Cow on the way back, and I saw this beer, and we're like, we're pigs. It said Bacon Bomb, and it was on the shelf next to the register. So I thought it was like just a shit beer. Hey, it's on special, whatever. They're trying to get rid of it. It was great. It was a Roush beer, and smoky, bacony. It blew us away, and that is awesome. The smokiness on that is beautiful.
Yeah.
I hadn't had that before. That's awesome.
So we'll have, we'll have a lot of different varieties, European styles, but we'll have a Helles, like you said, and we'll have the Rauch beer. But one of the beers I like to make also is a smoked Helles.
Ooh.
And what you do is you take the yeast off the Rauch beer and you just ferment the Helles with the smoked yeast, and you get this nice light smoke character.
It's real light, probably, and
Yeah.
and that's also tradition. That's Schilling Kurla makes that. I've done it several times. It's a very nice beer to drink. Light smokiness, but Helles-like character.
Nice. That sounds spectacular.
Yeah.
I'll be really interested for that one.
Oh, hell yeah.
So I think the pigs have to be at one of your early days of being open.
Yeah.
Yeah. He doesn't sound too sold on it.
Maybe not.
Yeah.
You have to be there. You will be there. I just don't know when.
All we need is like a week's notice. That's all.
That's fine. I can give you a week's notice. If that's what you need, I will give that to you then.
We're pretty mobile, Jesus.
So, where did you get your brewing stuff from? And they may have asked, and where did you come up with the brewing? You know, just self-taught? I mean, did you?
He watched a couple
else?
YouTube videos.
Well, you know, hey, I've been to some breweries who that's pretty much what it felt like.
Yeah.
No, so honestly, I mean, I mean, I love beer always. My father was he traveled to Germany a lot. Always brought German beer back. I loved it.
That was when you were about 6.
Yeah, well, actually, when I was 14, I went to Germany, and my dad took me to Germany, and we had a great time. What I remember is my dad dancing on the tables while like the World Cup was playing and falling off the beer table, coming back up. So yeah, I had a great experience with that.
So I'm going to be doing that.
No, but he always brought German beers back. Always loved them. But then, I mean, I didn't get brewing until I was like in 2009. Like I've been in manufacturing for a long time.
Yeah.
Business was down 2008, 2009. Didn't know I was going to keep my job or not. Like I love beer.
Why
I tried
not?
making it.
Nice.
Let's do something, yeah.
Yep, the first batch I ever made followed the instructions exactly, and I burnt the shit out of it. I mean, scorched beer, like it was like burnt sugar on the bottom of the score. I'm like, well, this sucks. I'm done.
Wow.
And then I went back, but I'm an engineer. I'm like, what did I do wrong? Figured it out, and like started from there and changed everything. Just listened to everything I could, podcast, read every book I could, and I don't know. I just fell in love with the beer and how to make it, and I love German style beers.
Good. That's what I grew up on. Oh, yeah, we moved out to Germany when I was 2, and that's where I got my love of beer. But
2.
Again, you were 6 when you moved back.
Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much, yeah. But, I mean, my dad, because when we moved back, even then, growing up, he had German beers, and I would sneak beers. You know, when Dad would leave it on the table, it was always some kind of German beer, and I'd go chug it real quick, and he'd come back, and where the hell's my beer? I'm like, I don't know. I'm like 6, you know.
Mom's a drunk.
But no, I love the German styles too. German styles are awesome. Plug your cable in your headphone a little more. Push up. There you go. It pops out occasionally.
That's what she said.
That's what she said.
Hey-o.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, so I mean, we're looking forward to it. I mean, it's just not German style beers. We love European style beers. I love English beers. We love Belgian beers. You know, the thing is, like, there's a lot of good breweries. I mean, Taxman. My neighbor is one of the brewers at Taxman. He is. I mean, they make fantastic.
Time out. I know who your neighbor is, and we love him.
Sean Kessel.
Yes.
Oh yes. Shout out Sean Kessel. He's
love
over
that
there.
guy.
And actually, he was talking to us today. He goes, "We need to get you back to the house to brew." He goes, I brewed on it a couple times, but my neighbors brewed on it way more than I have.
Oh yeah, I've used his system more than he has.
Yes. Oh yeah, and he made notice of that today. He goes, but I'm getting really big into arcading right now.
Yeah, he is.
Are you kidding me?
I'll brew more than he does on his own system. That's fine.
He's got the code to the garage.
Yeah. I'll let him buy it. I'll brew on it. That's fine.
That's a good win-win.
Right. No, it works out perfectly.
Yeah.
No.
That beautiful ginger bearded bastard.
No, I mean, I love Taxman beers. I mean, they make some really good beers. They make some nice. I mean, they're really kind of like a style focused styles, and that's kind of what we are. I mean, this European style focused beers. But that's what we want to be. I mean, I get there's a lot of IPAs, hazy IPAs, and I love them. I drink them. There's a lot of good ones, a lot of bad ones. But at the same time,
I think there's a good market for that. Steering off from all the IPAs and the standard craft beers and just making some good German style, European style beers that everybody can enjoy here without, having to try to hunt them down somewhere in a good store.
Slowly starting to see
a lot more of them.
A little bit, yeah. You're starting to see more German style beers coming around. More
you know what I miss?
I mean, it's
the pumpkin beers.
No, nobody misses. Nobody misses that.
Beer brought their pumpkin beers over
there. They did, and they have a decent one. But
I will say in Indy, it's the best one around.
It is the best one around.
It's
in
good
Indy.
beer. I mean, you got to drink it.
But
they brought it out for Mother's Day. So I mean, Mother's Day pumpkin beer. Hey, have at it.
You said they always have it now. So But it's a good beer.
It is. It's a very good beer. I like drinking it.
Any other beers you got coming on deck that you're planning?
Well, I mean, so our base beers will be Helles, Rauch beer, English porter, kind of a European, I don't know, some sort of conglomeration of a pale ale, IPA. A lot of German hops, but then a Hefeweizen, traditional Hefeweizen, and then we'll have your seasonals, different Belgian styles, European styles. We've got a pale Weizenbock on tap right now. That is what we'll have as a seasonal.
What's your raspberry? Did you have a raspberry something over there?
We have a raspberry porter on tap right now.
Which is what I have right now.
Very good.
Yep.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of compliments on that, on the raspberry
seasonal.
porter.
There's a lot of raspberries in there.
Ooh, it's a chocolate-covered raspberry kind of at that point.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what it's kind of like. So, I mean, we're going to deviate a little bit from some of the European styles to create some of this, but still, you want to stay with some of the bases.
Sure,
You like it. That's what we like drinking. They're very drinkable beers. You can have a lot of them, so that's what we want.
Well, good.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
We need to get to you when you open.
Yeah, we'll get there. He gets it.
I get it.
He will let you know.
He'll give us a two. He'll give us a
is what I'm
2-day
getting
notice.
at. I love your beer.
You'll be there. Trust me. You'll be there. Don't worry about that.
Please.
You and Kevin are going to have a wrestling match at the opening.
We have a big.
I would gladly lose.
We have a big space. You'll be there with a big ring. I can't wait to see it with a ukulele smashing over your head.
And I'm completely fine with that. Wake me up with your beer.
All right.
Wake me up with a Helles right there in my face, and I'm all right.
Perfect.
All right, guys. Well, thank you for coming out.
Tim,
Thanks for sitting with us, man.
Awesome having you on again. Can't wait to get there. Cowboy obviously can't wait to get there.
We apologize now for all the annoying Facebook Messenger stuff he will probably send you. It's not from the pigs. It's going to be from him.
All right.
Even if it comes from the pigs, it means he's in control of the messenger at that point.
It's all right.
So
Try not to do no restraining orders. We promise we'll keep him as far away as we can that we don't need a restraining order at least. But we do appreciate you stopping by with us, Tim. Congratulations. We hope everything opens up, everything goes smooth on the opening, and congratulations on the beers, man. They're going great.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Cheers.
Thanks.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Sir.
Cheers.
Yeah. All right, we're back.
Exactly.
What are you doing?
So we're back.
Hey,
What are you doing?
We have Brian from FDR. He's going to help us close out the show today.
Brian is going to help us close the
Sweet.
show. Our favorite guy in the beer business.
Save the best for last. Is that what I'm
Yes,
hearing? Oh,
absolutely.
man.
Well,
I
time
love
out.
that.
Hold
It's
on.
not that we're saving the best for last. You just showed up 5 minutes ago.
Well, that's true.
I mean, hold on. It's kind of not a Rock the Junction if you don't have a drunk Brian on the show.
All right, I had to catch up. My liver had to fall behind, and so now we're good.
And just to let you know, you were mentioned within the first 10 minutes of the show.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so-
last year I'm not going to try to repeat.
No.
that
We didn't
performance.
actually mention anything. I think we were just teasing FDR on the fact that everybody was here on time, and your truck was here first.
Right.
For once.
Hey, when you don't have multiple events in one day, it helps.
Well, this is earlier this year, isn't it?
It is, yeah. It's a one
Yeah.
week. I think it's a weekend earlier.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so the other event, because you got Columbus Craft Beer, Columbus Beer Fest, and whatever, a couple others in a week after Rock the Junction occurs.
But no lie, we love 4-Day Ray, and we gotta get back in there. We have to do another show with you guys, and but I'm really, really excited. You're talking about the Belgian quad.
Yes.
Now I'm just like, holy shit.
Yeah, the Monk Tiers.
Yeah.
So we took a silver medal at the Best of Craft Beer. We lost to an Indiana brewery in that category.
An Indiana brewery?
We did. So
Really?
Indiana swept the top 2 spots out there. I think the entries on that festival now are up to 4,500.
wow.
Maybe close to 5,000. It's really
So regardless
quite
if you got
popular.
silver or gold, look, I mean, obviously you're shooting for gold, but silver is,
Oh, that's awesome.
I mean, that's a huge statement.
Damn.
Yeah, it is.
It's huge.
Huge. That's
Huge.
huge.
I just want to know where I signed up to be the judge for that event. 4,500 in one category?
Well, no,
By
no.
Ron Smith drinking them all.
No, not in one category. I'm sorry.
that's total.
That's the total.
Well,
right,
still,
right,
that's
right.
4,500 beers.
Yeah, so they only give out 300 medals out of 4,500 beers entered. Yeah.
Wait. So you got gold, silver. What are the other 298 medal colors?
Exactly.
I don't understand.
So
you go down to this one's a rock. That's all. Here's your medal.
Well, there's like 100 categories, and every category has 3 places.
I know.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
He was just being a
I guess I need to drink more. Sorry.
I was making fun of this guy who thought there was 4,500 beers
in one category.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, I just want to judge it.
Can I judge the stouts, please?
Well,
exactly.
It was 100 categories, so there's how many beers in each category then?
It varies depending on who's brewing what, right?
Yeah.
So in IPAs there might be 350,
500,000.
Yeah, exactly. Or if you get like a Grotzer or something like that, there might be 15 of those, right?
Yeah,
so it just really depends on who's entering what.
I mean, if you really want to game the system, you find out, you look at all the previous ones, and it's like, nobody's brewed this in 4,000 years. Let me enter that one.
Right.
Gold!
Yes. Well, and there is a caveat, though, that you do have to score well for them to. So let's say there were 3 beers entered in a category. If none of them scored above a certain score, they wouldn't give out a medal to anybody. So the beer still has to be good.
That's awesome.
But yeah, it is. It's it keeps it honest, right?
Yeah.
So
good.
You don't just get it.
It's not one of those
it's not a
raw winners.
consolation prize. Yeah, right. Yeah. Here you goes your participation award.
I took this Bud Light, I put some raspberry in it, and I put it in my own bottle. Woo, I want a gold.
Nice.
But it fermented for 18 months.
That's awesome.
I put it in a barrel.
So things going
It
good
was
up at
a
FDR?
water barrel, but whatever.
Yeah, things are going well. We're going to be the guys at Ruoff Home Mortgage came down for a tasting, and so we're really happy to be working with them this summer. So you'll find Track Jumper IPA out there on draft, and then we're doing the Blood Orange Blonde in 19.2 ounce cans. So that's going to be pretty sexy. Yeah, I mean it looks good as a stovepipe. I'm just telling you.
No doubt. That's cool.
Yeah, we definitely got to get back out to 4-day raid. We used to get there a lot more than we do now, so looking forward to get back out there with you, try some of the new stuff.
Somebody had to go get a job.
Yeah, somebody's been
pay your bills, whatever.
Nah, we'll definitely got to get back out there. Looking forward to it. We always have such a great time at the brewery, get to do unique stuff with you, and just have a good time with it.
What do you got on tap? What were you guys serving today here at the Rock the Junction?
So we served lime and the coconut, which we brought back from last year's summer series, and we also brought Track Jumper IPA, the peanut butter porter, which we started brewing in October of last year. That's actually a year round now, and we have also brought Take the Day Lager, which is a Helles. That's drinking.
Everybody has a Helles this year.
Yeah.
I mean, almost.
Hell.
There are a lot of Helles. I mean, there's at least 5. I think there's at least 5 Helles here at Rock Junction this year.
Yeah. Why are you bitching?
I'm not. Helles and Dunkel, Dunkels and Heffies. Have been a good. There's been a lot of those here this
and
year.
one pumpkin beer. I had to add it.
Yeah,
that's
damn
hilarious.
It, shut up.
So you guys got anything?
Well, it feels like fall. It feels like it's fall. So
It does.
pumpkin
It does.
beer weather.
Yeah.
You guys got any cool beers coming up, or that's just like offhand from you guys normally?
So we've got Grapefruit Track Jumper coming out in June.
Like that one.
We're going to be doing Hot Pink in July.
My favorite time.
And then we've got the Orange Creamsicle coming out in August.
He should get the Pink Shots to do a show for the Hot Pink.
For the hot, no
the
doubt.
Pink Shot girls. They'll come do your Hot Pink Pink release.
Nice. We're going to can it, too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hot Pink in the can?
Hot Pink in the can.
Oh, yeah.
I knew I threw that up there. I was just wondering if someone. Yeah. Thanks, Patrick.
I figured
Appreciate
it'd be
that.
hot pink next to the can.
Also.
Wow.
Yeah.
Poor cowboy.
So this has been like an outstanding event this year, as
It
always.
is. It's great.
As always.
I loved almost every beer I had today. There was a couple that were okay.
Yeah.
But most of them were
Great
pretty
beers
solid
today.
beers. So pretty excited for next year, and met a lot.
We're
of
not
good
done
people.
yet. We're not done yet. What are you
not
talking about?
drinking,
We got some more drinking to do. But
We do. We have to end the show because it's been going for a couple
we're not
hours.
ending the
but
show right now.
You just said we were.
No, I said we were doing it. We were doing with we were doing the bit with FDR, and then we'll do another bit for the end of the show.
Okay. Well, I'm going to shut the fuck up right now, and we're going to end the show in a little while.
We'll just leave
Yeah,
that for
I
you
was
to edit.
confused, too.
We'll just
So
leave
I
that for you
thought-
to edit.
I
I'm glad you and I were on the same
I thought
page.
we were into it,
I
Brian.
thought they were into
So
it.
so you're the only one that's
That's
confused.
okay.
now.
That's what he told me. Well, I mean, we can end it now. It works for me. It's a great ending. No, it's fine. Yeah, no, I mean, I thought we were doing another bit, so I don't know if
I always
had
like
someone
finishing
else
with
on.
Brian.
No, I think we should finish on Brian.
All right.
We all want to
Yeah,
finish on
boys.
Brian.
Cowboy, I like
saw
finishing
that.
with you too.
Yep.
No,
So-
this has been awesome, man. Another great year. We can't wait till next year, as always.
Lots of
we're,
beers.
we're almost holding out the rain. It's creeping, but I think we may make it out of here.
Make it out. Yeah, we may be able to load up without getting soaked.
Yeah.
That'd
Yeah.
be pretty awesome.
I
We
don't-
always get soaked.
I don't think the heavy stuff is coming down yet.
For
Or
quite some
whatever.
time.
Yeah, thank you. I always mess that quote up. It's awful.
All right.
Thanks for helping me out.
This has been the we all finished on Brian episode of the Blind Pig Confessions.
Rock the Junction.
Yeah, I'm gonna go look for a wet wipe now. So appreciate you guys.
So yeah, some sanitizer, something.
Yeah,
definitely.
All
right, guys. Cheers, and
Yes.
here's next year. Rock the
Yes,
Junction.
thank you, John Knight. Thank you, Grand Junction. Love you guys.
If only they invite us again next year.
And one more shout out
as long as
to
he doesn't listen to the show, he'll invite us back.
one more shout out to Jan's
Yeah.
Village Pizza. She brought us out the
Cauliflower crust.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It was actually really good.
She was right. You couldn't tell.
Get your piece.
Great stuff.
Yeah, it's definitely good.
Amazing. So, all right, everybody. Well, cheers.
Cheers. Thanks, guys.
I seldom get on jet planes, don't like fast trains all night. City forgets its name sometimes. I can tell that you care. I can feel the true glare of a lady in love somewhere. Do this, go there, and not allowed to touch my head again, and touch my head again. Don't try, honey, or won't try just to hold it down again, hold it down again. I can tell that you care. I can feel the true glare of a lady in love somewhere. You can tell the time without your clock. It was 4:65 but a parking lot, and I was on my way to you. I was on my way to you. Do this, go there, and not allowed to touch my head again, and touch my head.